Bo Nickal has released a statement since his second-round TKO loss to Reinier de Ridder over the weekend. This was Bo's first loss of his pro MMA career. He is now 7-1. He posted this photo to his Instagram. He wrote, "Grateful for the highs and lows. I'll be back." Umar Nurmagomedov posted some footage of Umar Nurmagomedov training, and it looks like he still can't use his left hand. Umar broke his hand during the fight against Maddalena, which he lost via unanimous decision. He recently had surgery on it and posted a photo of a screw through his index finger. Cory Sandhagen and Petr Yan had a back and forth on social media following Sandhagen's win over Deiveson Figueiredo. The two fought back in 2021, and Yan won via unanimous decision. Yan posted this to his Instagram story. He wrote, "@Cory Sandhagen, Cory, you were good yesterday, but don't forget this fight, the only one who deserves a fight for the belt." Cory reposted that. He wrote, "You lost to both of them already. Our fight was in 2021, and I took on short notice in front of your crowd. You know I'm next, old friend." Yan replied saying, "We can find out who deserves it more in July. Same place. No more short notice excuse for you, son." Joe Rogan will not be commentating this weekend at UFC 315. The event takes place in Montreal, and Joe has recently stated that he refuses to go to Canada anymore. On a recent episode of his podcast, Joe said, "I won't be there. I don't go to Canada anymore. I don't. I'd rather go to Russia." Dominic Cruz is now set to commentate this weekend, alongside Daniel Cormier and John Anik. Deiveson Figueiredo reflects on his TKO loss to Cory Sandhagen at UFC Des Moines. The fight was stopped in the second round after Figueiredo sustained a knee injury. He posted this to his Instagram. In the caption, he wrote, "The result is not always what we want, but the fight goes on. Thank you from the heart of God, my family, my team, and all of you who cheer, support, and believe in me. We will come back stronger. I'm a warrior, and this is just another chapter of my story." Figueiredo's manager revealed that he will be returning home to Brazil, where he will receive an MRI to figure out exactly what's wrong with his knee. He says that Figgy is in good spirits and is hoping the injury isn't too severe. Reinier de Ridder doubles down on his Sean Strickland call-out after TKOing Bo Nickal over the weekend. RDR says he'd like to fight Sean as soon as possible.
I think I might be regretting it in a little bit, yeah, but now, as I said in the cage, this was the best American wrestler. Let's do the best American striker. I like Sean. He's a funny dude. He's a real character. And he's top 5, right? What ranking? 3, 4?
I would say so.
Yeah. No, but and I think it's an interesting matchup style-wise. He is a very good jab. I don't think my jab is too bad. Yeah. I would like that fight. I would really like that fight.
Do you have a timeline for when you would like to do that fight?
Next week, Montreal, baby. Let's go.
This weekend at UFC 315, Belal Muhammad will defend his welterweight title against Della Maddalena. Ahead of the fight, JDM says he believes he's just a better MMA fighter than Belal. He's confident he will be able to stop Belal's takedowns. In an interview with MMA Junkie, JDM said he's good at winning, so he'll revert back to just trying to win. Obviously, I don't underestimate his striking, but I think I can get him on the feet and on the ground. I think I'm a better MMA fighter than him. I wouldn't want to have a boxing match with him because I like MMA. I like the rule set. I like kicking him and elbow him. I think his striking, it's fast. He has a fast, awkward striking style, so it's effective. Obviously, he's not a very damaging guy just because he doesn't put all his weight behind his shots. It seems like he just snaps them out there fast. He can touch you and then get on your hips, so he's a well-rounded guy. Obviously, the fight starts on the feet, so I think he'll come out and dip his toes a little bit. If he's feeling comfortable and his fast little flicking hands he thinks are landing, he might try to stay on the feet a little bit. When he starts feeling uncomfortable, I think that's when you see him start to revert back to his bread and butter. I think I can stop the takedown. I'm comfortable on my back, and I think sometimes that's not good for MMA. It sometimes works to my detriment. Stop the takedown is what I need to do. I think that makes the fight easier for me. If it hits the ground, I've got ways of getting up. I'll be able to attack him off my back, but stopping the takedown will be the best route to victory. It will save me energy, and I can use that energy to bust him up. I respect the resume for sure. He has had a very good career. Obviously a hardworking guy. He puts a lot of wins together, which isn't easy, especially at this sort of level of fighters he's fighting. I respect it. No bad blood. I'm coming with vicious intentions. That's the fight game. Belal Muhammad is taking some inspiration from George St. Pierre's title reign ahead of his first welterweight title defense against Della Maddalena this weekend at UFC 315. Belal says he plans on winning and then catching up to GSP's GOAT status.
It's surreal kind of fighting in GSP Stadium. In front of GSP, I'm assuming he's going to be there. Before I was in the UFC, I drove all the way down to Montreal, Canada to train at TriStar, hoping GSP would be there. Got to train under Firas Zahabi, pick his mind, pick his brain a little bit, so that was always epic. It's the guy that's considered to go to your weight class. Somebody you always look up to, you watch, you try to mimic. So it's going to be cool to fight in his stadium with the belt of his division. I plan on putting a show for them, same way GSP always did. I can't wait to do the same thing. I mean, Jack, obviously great boxing, good hands, good footwork, good scrambling ability. I think he's got a lot of heart. He doesn't have that quit button in him. My last fight, I always said Leon had that quit button in him. He was ready to break at some point. Jack doesn't have it. He goes to the end. You never fought anybody like me. I fought a million guys like him. We break down guys to a different level. And I think with Jack, we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to break him down, and then we're going to break him in the cage. Before gold was the goal. Now gold is the goal. I'm chasing GSP. I'm trying to catch up to him. Getting my hand raised and continue winning and continue proving doubters wrong. I'd rather have the doubters. I want the doubters. I want the people to tell me that I can't do it. So then I can keep proving them wrong.
Cory Sandhagen gave Sean O'Malley some advice for his upcoming rematch against Merab at UFC 316. He went on to say, I don't think the answer to beating Merab is a ton of footwork and keeping space. I think O'Malley's a lot longer. Like Umar tried it, and O'Malley tried it the first time. Move your feet, keep a bunch of distance, and do it that way. That's a way to do it. But when a guy has a massive gas tank, it's just like a superhero. I think that you just set your space, and when Merab gets close to you, you hit that fool. And that sounds really simple, and maybe not the most technical way, but I do think that's the way to combat the conditioning pace. I don't even think that he has to bring it to Merab. He just has to try to counter him, but not counter and reset 1,000 times. He just has to stand there, defend the shots as best he can, and when Merab gets close to him, just hit him. Daniel Cormier wishes he would have retired from MMA earlier. He says he really didn't need those last 2 fights with Stipe Miocic. DC said, listen to not only your body, because your body is going to tell you first. Your mind will actually tell you. You know when it's time. Not everybody gets what Khabib got. Khabib literally got a fairy tale. Him and George St. Pierre got to leave on top. Not everybody gets that. But listen to what's available, the signs, everything that's pinging at your mind. When you don't love to train no more, you're probably done. When you don't love the competition or look forward to it anymore, you're probably done. Honestly, I didn't need to fight that last fight against Stipe. The last 2, I didn't need to. I just wanted to fight and I wasn't ready to let go. There was way too much money at the time. The money got way too good, but we did a training camp in my garage because they shut down AKA. I should have recognized it then and listened to everything. After his first round TKO victory over Ryan Loder, Azamat Bekoev received a phone call from Hunter Campbell and Mick Maynard, letting him know he won $50,000.
Thank you so much.
Nick has good news for you. MTG, brother.
No way.
$50,000, brother.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. I'm really happy to have a call from you. And I got something for you. Can I see you? Where are you?
Yeah, well, I'll be back in the hotel soon.
I have like something.
Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna have to figure out.
Every real man have to have like this.
That's beautiful, brother. Thank you.
Just let me know where are you.
All right, brother. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Thank you. All right, brother.
Thank you.
Tom Aspinall gives an update on how he's currently training. The UFC heavyweight interim champion is not currently booked for a fight and is awaiting for the potential fight against the champion John Jones to materialize. He explains how when he's not preparing for a specific opponent, his training is different.
I'm just sparring to get better. I'm not sparring to prepare for a fight, so it's really interesting for me that I don't have to work to a game plan in sparring. I can just practice my new techniques that I'm working on at the minute. Practice new little things that I'm working on, whereas if I've got a fight, if I'm in the build up to a fight, I'm in a training camp, I'm just sparring for my opponent and what he does well, whereas like right now I'm not within a 12-week training camp or a 10-week or 8-week training camp, so I'm just sparring, working on things that I want to work on, which is good.
Darren Till gave his reaction to Bo Nickal's TKO loss to Reinier de Ridder over the weekend. Darren and Bo have been going back and forth for a while now. Back in 2022, Darren said Bo Nickal is looking good. Be good to meet up with him in the future in the octagon. Drive the left hand through his skull. Bo responded saying, man, Darren, Very, very cute. I guess that's my first impression. It's a cute thing of you to say, having just gotten absolutely bodied by Derek Brunson. Another wrestler, another grappler who's a tough dude. But I don't know why you would say something like that, knowing what I can do to you. Hopefully we fight in the future, and hopefully you're ready. Good luck. Today, Darren posted this on X. He wrote, "Unlucky for the weekend, Bo Nickal. It's hard at the top in MMA, but I fully believe you can still be champion. You'll grow from this. Just wanted to say I am giving you praise. I also wanted to say about when you talked mad crap about me, how you would easily beat me. Maybe now you know what it's like being at the top. As I have been to the top in MMA, had my losses and also had my wins. I hope you learn to never look down on people again, especially in MMA, because this isn't wrestling. This is elite level MMA. Go back to the drawing board, and can't wait to see how good you come back, champ. All the best." Khamzat Chimaev had a message for Dricus du Plessis today. Khamzat versus Dricus is not yet official. However, Dricus' team recently said it's a done deal, and they're waiting for the UFC to send them the contract. In a recent interview, Khamzat was asked if he heard the recent comments from Dricus du Plessis' coach, saying that they're preparing for a ground war. Khamzat replied, "Let them prep for war. I'm prepping for murder." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Bo Nickal losing over the weekend. The first one's from Cal and Friends. It says, "Bo Nickal getting fraud checked was one of the highlights of my year. I can't believe he was on the main card over Yuri versus Rakic at UFC 300. Khamzat would run through him." The second one says, "Someone said 1 Khamzat versus 100 Bo Nickal. That had me dying." And the final one's from Vux Collects. It says, "Bro got demoted to Bo Penny after that performance." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.